One of the more rewarding pieces of jewelry is an elasticated bracelet. Now, many people find this very beautiful, but it's important to know how to tie the knot. One just has to put the beads in through the elastic, and you can see that here I've used the pave, Swarovski pave beads, and I've also added some Swarovski pearls to them. And once we have the right length in place with the right number of beads, it's important to know how to tie the knot. Now, with the two ends in place, always leave a little bit extra elastic so that you don't find yourself, out of elastic. And to tie the knot is done this way. Now, we don't stop here, but we will now make this passing through here, not once, twice, or even thrice will be fine. And then we can pull the two together this way and that way. Now, if you're not content with this, and sometimes I'm not, we can do it all over again as long as we have the secret thing to make it look beautiful. So we pass it in through there again and again. You can see there, and then we tighten this and form a nice generous knot. Now, many people complain about elasticated bracelets because you have an ugly little knot there and they don't want to see it. You can't double up the elastic thread through because it will always come out when you have to wear the bracelet. So if we put this in through, ooh, look at that, it's a lot of bling. Well, how do we end it? Now, to end it, I have another use for, guess what? The crimp cover. I absolutely adore the crimp cover. So having tied the knot, what we then need to do is, we can dab on a spot of glue, but I assure you the knots I've made are very, very generous knots. And I'm just showing you again how to tie this knot through there and through there. And we pull and pull with the two sides together. Now, I wouldn't need to do this so many times. So this is ready now for our crimp cover to cover the knot. The crimp cover is an absolute delight. And in this case, if we get one that's big enough, the knot is just going to sit pretty inside it. And all we're going to see is what looks like a bead on the outside. So there we go. There we go. And then we tie. Now this is a very generous knot. And if I have a crimp cover that can take it, I'm fine. So I'm going to use a 4mm crimp cover because that would likely be able to take the size of knot I have. So I'm going to put it through and then I'll cover it and close it up. There we go. I'm pushing my knot inside it. And there it is. It's sitting pretty already. And once it's sitting pretty, it's time to cover the crimp cover and make a nice little ball. Oh, don't you I just love these crimp covers. Whoever designed this, I assure you, I'm so happy you did. Because there we go. Now, look at our bracelet. Doesn't this just look so beautiful and neat? The knot is hidden inside the crimp cover. So we can now take this and wear it without any fear that it's going to just come apart very easily. There we go. There we go. Now I'm going to show you again just how to tie the knot to ensure that we don't forget it. After stringing the beads on the bracelet or whatever it is we want to use the elastic for, we make the knot this way. Okay, with this loop in place, we now pass this through once, twice. We can stop there, or we can actually also go 3 times. Now what we're going to see is this, and then we pull. It's better to pull the 2 together here and the 2 together there, and we have a very lovely, very firm knot. You can actually first of all tighten it this way. You can see that the elastic would easily unravel if we don't make a very strong knot. Okay, now we can do one, and then we can go ahead right there to do yet another one. Okay, so that's how to do it again. Through there once, twice, and maybe even 3 times. Again, we pull. We pull after tightening it a bit, and we put pull both sides together. There's a knot. That's how to make your simple elasticated bracelet. Have fun doing it. Young girls can be taught how to do this. Young boys too if they want. Mothers can actually spend some quality time making bracelets, teaching the young ones how to do things like this. It's very simple, and this knot is usually very, very strong. So have fun doing this.